Greetings, cosmic conscious angels of the new Eden creation, awakening in the glory of heaven on earth. We are the rainbow bridges merging the two shores of the conscious and the unconscious, form and emptiness, physical and non-physical, spirit and matter. Mother, Father, God, and Hieros Gamos union transmit the highest codes of unconditional love to all sentient beings of the new earth. As we now have traveled through the 6-6 diamond portal, we are now rising through the Ascension spiral, through the ring of fire solar eclipse on the 10th of June. The flow of the vortex of Ascension carries us to the infinite still center of our great central sun, into the golden city, a physical representation of the kingdom of heaven within. As within, so without. We have now had another 3 days in a row of massive higher plasma photonic rays flowing into the field, filling this realm with cosmic radiating energy of source code, of love and bliss vibrations. We are purging, cleansing, and releasing all that no longer serves ourselves or humanity. Today, these higher frequencies are appearing on the Schumann charts as white blasts of higher dimensional light at the amplitude power of 47 Hz. These are fifth dimensional codes of the new Jerusalem of peace and prosperity. Keep living from your heart, transmitting your love and light to all realms, dimensions, and timelines, merging now in the harmonic convergence of heaven on earth. Be the peace and love you want to see in this world. Namaste, beloved beings of light. Aho. And with these powerful higher dimensional waves flowing in all day, we had many activations all over Pachamama. We had over 197 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Most powerful again on the Ring of Fire today, 5.3, Tual, Indonesia. And that was this morning at 5:15 UTC. And then again today on the West Coast, California, Calipatria, 3.6. South Sandwich Islands in the South Atlantic, close to the Antarctic Circle, we had a 4.7 activation. And in the crown of Lemuria today, in the Aleutian Islands, near islands, 3.8. And then the sacred portal in Africa, Somalia, right on the tip, what looks like the beak in the Gulf of Aden, we had a 4.5 activation, 7:39 UTC. 37 into the 73, heaven on earth, the 369 code of Nikola Tesla, free energy. Newman, Western Australia, in the sacred portal there, we had a 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. Puerto Rico, 3.2, British Virgin Islands, with the new Atlantis, Divine Masculine, Christos Energy, 3.8 and 12, synchronicity with the Divine Goddess, the Philippines, Bugasong, 4.7, British Virgin Islands, 4.4 activation, Divine 44, a fourth density, Southern Mid-Atlantic Ridge, 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10, 5 elements, 10 organs, Neeland, California, 3.5, in the sacred portal, Mandraki, Greece, another 4.4 activation, 2 44s, 8.8 Lionsgate, the Lyran Nation, the Royal Lions of the new Lemuria, coming in, Gulf of Alaska, 3.2, in Dixon Lane, Meadow Creek, California, 3.4, Chile, South America, in the sacred Andes Mountains, home of our sacred condors, the Kundalini of Pachamama along the sacred spine, we had 4.1, Indonesia, East Java, 4.155, portal of fifth density, Mariana Islands, 4.7, 248 kilometers depth, very deep, Baja California, Mexico, 3.3, 33, Divine Mastery, Island Harbor, Anguilla, 4.6, New Atlantis, Calipatria again, California, 4.1, 3.4, 3.6, one after another today. Philippines, 5.1, and the sacred portal of Afghanistan, Condor. This is in the sacred portal where the three holy mountains come together, form the trident. Tian Shan, celestial mountain. Kunlun, most sacred mountain in the middle, heart center. Himalayan, lower Dantian. This is the old Kundalini of the masculine energies coming together with the divine feminine with a 4.1, 205 kilometers depth. Fukushima, Japan, 4.8. Elko, Nevada, 3.3, another 33 activation, divine mastery. This is self-awakening, self-ascension. British Virgin Islands, another 3.9, 12 of the divine feminine. Again, the whole ring of fire totally lit up, preparing us for the solar ring of fire coming up on the 10th in 3 days from today. All these energies are preparing us for this powerful ring of fire that surrounds the center, protecting the source, protecting the source code, the source energy. This is the fires that protect the water, the sacred feminine, the Holy Mother, Holy Mary, Maria, Marie, the waters of earth, of heaven. This is the holy water of divine goddess. This is the eagle, protect the condor, as she flies free in divine sovereignty. Now, a couple things before we continue. Be sure to stick around to the very end of today's transmission for a most powerful forgiveness decree. Also on our website, primedisclosure.com, we create a page for our Patreon team to easily access all the teachings, trainings, transmissions, meditations. If you go to our website, primedisclosure.com, you'll see a tab or a link in the menu bar that says Patreon teachings and transmissions. And we also added a page for all the I Am discourses. They're all in order, so be sure to start with day 1. We are at day 31, releasing these publicly. So several more days we'll have all 33 added and uploaded to our page, so you can access those very easily. You'll also see in the menu, I Am Discourses at primedisclosure.com. And be sure to listen to one discourse per day for the next 33 days and practice the mantras and transmissions with each discourse. And I guarantee after 33 days of doing that, your life will transform in very powerful ways. Aho. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 22 degrees, 25 minutes Taurus, 222. The sun is at 17 degrees, 35 minutes Gemini, 1773. Current Sabian symbol for the sun at 18 degrees Gemini. 2 Chinese men talking Chinese in a Western crowd. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 23 degrees Taurus. A jewelry shop filled with the most magnificent jewels from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred condor, pull a card for you from the tarot deck Shadowscapes from Stephanie Poymoon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today, another very powerful card. This is card 4, the Emperor. The Emperor remembers. He remembers when once there was another man. Was it his father, a mentor, or was it a vanquished king? His mind arcs back, grasping. Once there was another, and he relinquished the dragon orb. He remembers his own fascination with the orb upon first laying eyes on it. How, as he touched it, the strength of the creature within surged through his arms and possessed his senses. You are now the lord of these mortal realms. Was it the other who had said that, or was it the dragon? He was now the dragon. Yes, he said, and knew it was so. Meaning, creating order out of chaos, authority, leadership, strength, establishing law and order. The carvings on the wall bear the symbols of the domain and of dominion. The eagle ascends above mountains and sea, night and day, ruling over all. The earthly creatures bow to that mastery, but even though the imagery of the carvings may be magnificent, still a wall is a man-made edifice, man's measure and means of controlling the wildness of the world by attempting to carve it into unchanging stone, man's desire to control and etch out and write the story of his own destiny. The emperor is a man rooted in his ways and views and regimens, but confident that this is the right structure and the way of things. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, Schumann resonance spikes overnight, but it's not done yet. Happy Monday. Schumann resonance spiked overnight, but the energies are still with us. These June energies are different than what we've been experiencing. It's as if these are more concentrated now. So when they look light, they still feel intense. So when they are registering as very strong, they are that much more intense. So take these as they come, wave by wave. You know how your system feels in these energies, high and low. Listen to you, listen to your body, mind and soul. Know what you need as these build and grow stronger. You are an amazing quantum being surfing through these ascension energies. How cool are you? From agirlintheuniverse.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, multidimensional lightworker. A lightworker you are, as your skills continually awaken, leading you to a greater expansion of your true calling and mission, the foresight to manifest and assist humanity to awaken, rise, and shift, the true light calling, expand, co-create, be, to meet us halfway, a line in the sand between the multidimensional realms. We can commune and prosper to assist your mission, the upgrading of your world, where your role will continue to expand and evolve. We ask you to focus on this message and to see yourself as a multidimensional light worker, as you, your true potential, calling, and the mission continues to unfold. Know how bright you shine, dear one, a message to enlighten your path, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica, from KarenLithica.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Meg Benedict, Ring of Fire Solar Eclipse. During the final days of the eclipse portal, the collective field is pulsing with intensity. We are currently entering the potent push-pull resistance like a stretched rubber band just prior to the solar eclipse this Thursday, June 10th. The days before the solar eclipse are full of tension. As intensity increases towards breakthrough, we are reaching the final degrees of stretch before catapulting into the next chapter of our lives. Solar eclipses act as threshold points, creating new beginnings and opportunities in life. As you break through the old threshold, you can access new doors never seen before. Your horizon expands with more life experience and personal growth. You rise higher and higher, beyond the limiting thresholds of the past. The powerful Ring of Fire new moon solar eclipse at 19 degrees Gemini occurs this Thursday, June 10th at 8:12 UTC. The annular solar eclipse will be visible from parts of northeastern Canada, Greenland, and Russia. A partial solar eclipse appears in northeastern North America, most of Europe, and northern Asia. Occurring on the Sagittarius-Gemini axis, the North Node solar eclipse emphasizes soul destiny and actualization. Imagine living a life inspired and fueled by your embodied soul essence. Allow your inherent soul gifts to rise within you, pulsing alive with passion and purpose. The June Galactic Gateways inspire deeper soul empowerment. As a visiting starseed soul, you are seated with light codes of mastery and magnetism. You are transmitting higher consciousness into the planetary field. You are a conveyor of the love vibration. During these momentous galactic gateways, we have an opportunity to flood the field with unity consciousness. We are planting the fertile garden in the New Earth timeline with our seeds of peace, harmony, and compassion. Join the garden party and plant your galactic seeds of oneness. From NewEarthCentral.com. From Divine Brostar of the Light, Michael Love, 2021 Morphogenesis, Cosmic Empowered Alchemy, a Pleiadian Light Forces transmission, Prelude. We present this special Pleiadian discourse about DNA, morphogenesis, and the mechanics of Earth's ascension. The Pleiadians have an ability to communicate universal information in a down-to-earth way, designed and coded to trigger DNA and expand consciousness levels. Begin transmission. Great beings, as you know, intense amounts of high vibrational light have been coming to the planet during the Earth Year 2021. Earth Alliance intel shows this high vibrational light is not just coming in randomly, but is being directed towards Earth by intelligent and benevolent forces of light. These fantastic light beings are here in our solar system for the grand purpose of assisting humanity in their imminent evolution. The Pleiadians say when DNA is exposed to high vibrational gamma light, the DNA is recoded and activated near instantly. It is important to know that one must be ready and able to take this type of light into the cells of the body for this DNA activation to occur. A being must resonate with the high frequency vibration of this cosmic energy for it to enter in and have an effect. This powerful gamma light we speak of originates from the galactic core, and when these higher dimensional energy waves make contact with Earth's sun, the sun reacts strongly, producing heightened solar flares and CMEs ejected from the corona. When a cosmic wave of gamma light particles moves past the sun, it supercharges the sun's corona with the same cosmic energy, and the resulting flares that impact Earth are carrying these intelligent gamma light particles. These light beams coming from the middle of the galaxy are ionized photon gamma light that activates and enhances the DNA of any living species to a higher order instantaneously. This light can accomplish this because its particles contain more advanced DNA blueprints from higher realms that instantly recode Earth DNA to a more perfected state. How is this light received and held in the physical body? And when we say DNA activation, what do we mean? We believe a better descriptive phrase might be DNA reconnection, as the main 12 DNA strands in the physical container are recoded by cosmic gamma light data. They naturally form a new geometric growth pattern and literally plug themselves back into one of the corresponding resonant 12 chakra portals or ports. Chakras are non-physical, energetic, multidimensional portals in the layered body that form a gravitational grip onto the DNA strand and hold it in place. When the DNA strand is connected back into its proper port, advanced cosmic data starts flowing through the cells of the DNA strand, then out through the central nervous system and all throughout the body. Though there are 12 primary strands of DNA filaments, there are trillions and trillions of tiny, crystalline, gossamer threads called nadis that carry this cosmic energy through the body, where it is then decoded and perceived in magnificent ways by the being that inhabits the body. Let's go even deeper. What is going on at the subcellular atomic level in your DNA when a geomagnetic storm contacts your auric field? The incoming beams of solar ionic gamma photon light particles being directed to us have the ability to cut through to the nucleus of the human atom, to shift its chemical bonds and change the very makeup of our atomic structure. This rearrangement of our atomic structure is morphing our cells into a more complex, crystalline structure that can literally allow all the data in the universe to begin flowing through the human body computer. Humanity began as an advanced shining star race, but human DNA was unplugged by nefarious beings about 350,000 years ago, and humanity was enslaved and plunged into the dark with no information. No human had a clue that anything had even happened. That's how severe this body shutdown was. The good news is these DNA strands are being reactivated now, one by one, on a global scale. You see, when human DNA was unplugged eons ago, the strands were left in place in the physical container, and now it is literally reconnecting itself with the help of these divine beings and the light they are sending to match the human body's original divine blueprint. The great awakening of Earth has started to advance forward now as star nations are directing huge amounts of photon light to the Earth, activating all DNA in this cosmos and shining light on all things that have once been in the dark. We are progressively mutating into the God beings we truly are, and this is a metamorphic process of solar-empowered alchemy, which is changing our atomic bodies from a carbon-based framework into a finely tuned silicon crystal system. This new crystal biocomputer or light body is able to translate the most advanced data in the universe instantly, and is far more efficient than any quantum computer that was ever conceived. These crystalline bodies are able to now interpret much higher levels of advanced information as we evolve our consciousness. What is fueling this biological morphogenesis in the Great Awakening on planet Earth? It is due to the constant waves of supercharged plasma rays emanating to us from the very core of our Milky Way galaxy. These rays have now entered the crystalline Earth, discharging an ionizing type of radiation that neutralizes, cleans, recodes, energizes, transforms, and rebuilds our DNA, allowing all living systems to expand and breathe more light. The scientific definition of ionizing radiation is radiation composed of particles that individually carry enough kinetic energy to liberate an electron from an atom, therefore ionizing it. Every time we receive these cosmic gamma rays into the physical body container, our entire genome is rearranged, aligning with a more complex cosmic template. When we say these solar ionic particles have the ability to cut through to the nucleus of the human atom, do you understand what this means? It means there are billions of nuclear reactions happening in your body constantly as it reconfigures itself into a more advanced structure. This atomic reaction happening in the physical light body ship alters the ratio of the basic compounds of our elemental structure, thereby taking us into a much faster vibrational spin and forever freeing us from the outdated carbon-based atomic code. We are going through a physiological emergence into a faster, lighter vibrational densities, and we are doing it step by step, cell by cell. This is a literal morphogenesis. This is the evolution of humanity and the great ascension of planet Earth. The cosmic challenge of Earth's ascension is to take the physical body into the fifth dimension. This ascension or morphogenesis is actually considered impossible by human physics because you cannot take a dense material physical object, your body, up into a faster vibrational non-physical realm. Physical and non-physical are polar opposites, and like mixing oil with water or putting a square peg in a round hole. You can make it fit, but with some serious alterations have to happen for it to fit with no gaps. You can mix oil and water for a nanosecond, but again you have to do a bit of magic to make it really mix. Great one, as you well know, awakening is not easy business and it can be a messy, even chaotic process. When two out-of-sync dimensions such as 3D and 5D collide, as they are right now on the surface, an offset dimensional wave is produced that is not harmonic. This is very natural to experience when one is ascending, and once a being aligns more with one or more of the dimensions, the chaos subsides. Indeed, great transformation is occurring in our personal lives and all across planet Earth right now, as everyone is trying to find their way. We can tell you it is all going somewhere and is going somewhere positive. It is known by higher beings in this cosmos that Earth does evolve into a more beautiful, peaceful, and advanced world. The morphogenesis of your being is the toughest challenge you will ever undertake. However, as you become a master, you will begin to experience realities that are too amazing and beautiful for description. Pleiadian counsel on how to make things easier as you expand your being. Ingest natural energy foods and drink lots of pure water. Be in nature as much as possible, and it's important to make physical contact to the earth with the human physical body. The elements and minerals of earth will greatly raise your vibration and will bring your layered body system into optimal function and health. Keep the crystals of the ancients near your auric field and learn their secrets. Using the technical knowledge of crystals is how these advanced races ascended to galactic civilizations. Meditate every day and you shall ascend. Be sovereign in all ways and manage your energy accordingly. Always and only do what you love, as this is the way to heaven. Give gratitude and speak positive affirmations over your life and being. You are the creator, and this is how you create a much better world. Dear Starseed of Earth, all of the magnificent beings of this universe have come to this galaxy recently to grab a front row seat for this grand morphogenesis you are doing, and they want to see how you did it. Many of them have even placed bets that it could not be done. We are betting that you have already surprised them with your magnificent achievements so far. All eyes are on you, and we are wondering what you will do next. As powerful celestial light continues streaming into Earth, and the vibration elevates, know that all things are being transformed to a higher order on the surface of planet Earth. The outcome is where you desire to go, and you truly are going to see what you've been looking for. Keep vibrating high and keep choosing love in every moment. Thank you for volunteering to come to Earth to assist humanity. Let us know how you are doing, taking in this light, and how your ascension journey is progressing. Godspeed, great beings of light, Michael and the Pleiadians, from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. Transition continues into positive new opportunities today. Your choice to take control of your fears and continue growing and expanding is putting the power in your hands. 369, waiting rather than taking action, serves your victory best right now. Drama, chaos, and ego chatter won't dim your light and stop your progress like it used to. Quieting the mind and staying connected to the truth of how powerful, wise, adaptable, and resourceful you are will serve you best today. Guidance from wise counsel, trusted close ones, and from Spirit is helping you see your hidden resources. Lack thinking that created a skewed perspective in the past has now flipped into resourceful outcomes that are bringing sudden change and progress. All the releasing of family karma is coming to an end, especially in the ego mind. Your spirit is activating with source codes of abundance and fruitfulness, providing you with power, drive, inspiration, and determination. New resourceful beginnings are entering that are bringing great harvest, abundance, family union, and your rightful position. We are at the end of clearing the Piscean age and the Adam Y gene branch for this lunar gateway. All of the shifts and changes today are an opportunity to rejuvenate and start a new relationship cycle of divine union. Reunions of Hieros Gamos marriages are commencing, replacing what was lost. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, June 7 through 11. Thrive. It is starting to become clear the extent that humanity has been stuck in programmed reality. When reality is getting weird, that is the ticket out of the whole lower matrix delusion. Seeing through the act, you can no longer go on believing it to be true. It's like meeting the actor backstage. This is the energy of this week with the upcoming Gemini solar eclipse. Are you ready for a behind-the-scenes glimpse at what has really been going on? Are you ready to meet who you really are with the mask off? We are all shedding concepts and conditioning that have defined us up to this point, but all of a sudden no longer fit. This is bringing a feeling of being stuck in a bad dream or inappropriate timeline. You are not stuck or condemned here. You are playing your role. Here you are, you made it. Sometimes it can feel like this reality is a slap in the face to advanced souls, a feeling of being punished. Mars, in exact opposition to Pluto, is bringing a challenge to authority structures, and indeed, as a representative of the light of truth, you have been condemned for simply existing through past lives in the Piscean age. With Venus coming into square with Chiron and Aries, all of these stories are up for review. Now it is time to stand up and be strong in what you know to be true. This is our opportunity to claim our spiritual autonomy and take back our power. It's time to not just survive, but fully thrive. It is hard to let go of all the old contracts and constructs when it feels like there is nothing new to catch you. This Gemini solar eclipse is a timeline alignment, bringing us an opportunity to claim greater possibilities and our highest, most optimal timeline. From AdrianElise.com. And Chiron wants to let you know, be sure not to consume the Jezebel juice. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Lunar aspects, we are in a lull before the coming eclipse, a quiet time where we need stability, safety, security. The moon in Taurus evokes a pastoral scene, old oaks sheltering cattle, sheep grazing, the familiar sights and sounds of the country. But wait, there's planning permission for a new road, a development springs up, changing the horizon. Now everything looks different and nerves jitter. The mood slumps. We mourn the loss of those things that we took for granted. We hark back to the good old days. The stability we were looking for feels threatened, and yet change is inevitable. The only constant is change. However, we must guard against changing things just for the sake of change. As Uranus rattles us awake, it's important that we take time to tune in to what matters. While the sky asks us to be open to modernization, different perspectives, experimentation, and progress, we also need to know what is untouchable, too valuable to be tinkered with. Our fields and woodlands are sacred. Certain boundaries cannot be crossed. Certain rules cannot be broken. Realign to your core values. Free yourself from conditioning to live your truth. From LeahWhitehorse.com and from the Zolkin Times, Kin 175, Blue Rhythmic Eagle. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are organize, balance, and equality. Day 6 of a wave spell is about addressing imbalances and organizing your life. Think practically today and get it all sorted out. Today is Blue Eagle, which represents creativity, vision, and mind. The eagle sees things from a bird's eye view, which symbolizes stepping back and considering the bigger picture. This vision can help you make choices or inspire you creatively. As it is a rhythmic day, organizing creativity would be a great idea today, and this can mean being creative with your organizing challenges, or this can mean literally organizing some creativity, such as booking an art class or buying tickets online for a show, etc. The guide today is also Blue Eagle. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Rhythmic Eagle, Kin 175, 7th of June 2021, Creating the Big Vision. 7-6-2021 equals 765 equals 711 equals 72 equals 9. 7 mystic, magical, spiritual, solitude. 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, family. 5 change, freedom, transformation, liberation. 11 gate, portal, polarity. 2 twins, partner, cooperation. 9 completion, destiny, service, humanity. Kin 175 equals 13 equals 4. Form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. A powerfully prophetic day of seeing the big picture for humanity. Day 6 in the white dog wave spell of unconditional love, loyalty, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering all that has been denied and unloved, healing all that separates us from source love in order to be love. Today we are diving deep in order to discover the bigger picture of what is really in our hearts, and even more particularly who is in your heart, organizing and balancing our physical reality to create our innermost heart's desires. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a great day to find balance in your life, using your vision to uncover where love is not flowing in your life, finding compassion for all beings in order to envision equality for all beings, reflecting on your dreams and desires to organize for greater balance. It is time to allow your dreams to surface and flow through you, bringing them forth into your physical reality. Detach from the mundane today, dear star blossoms. If you can find a high, lofty viewing point or body of water, do so to take advantage of this looking glass coating today. Expand your vision and see the bigger picture of your life and our world in order to create it. What do you see? Is your path clear? Do you have uninterrupted views and space to fly and spread your wings? Today's question is, how can I organize my life to create more balance and bliss, as revealed through the greater vision? Divine blessings for organizing and seeding your wondrous, beautiful, magnificent rainbow visions today. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 175, Blue Rhythmic Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to create. Balancing mind, I seal the output of vision. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and donations through PayPal for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to help us to continue our work and keep bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a pledge at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Tommy Stone Davidson, for your donation today. We appreciate you very much. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so at the link at egolovecondor.com. And for our team on Patreon, be sure to check out the page on primedisclosure.com and the menu, Patreon, Teachings and Trainings, for links to special transmissions, teachings, training, meditations. On our Patreon page, we made it a lot easier for you to find these special transmissions. And for those within the next week that send in a donation, we will email you a link to our last teaching of the 3 points of healing in Qigong practice and Chinese medicine. This is a very powerful healing art. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You can now order custom-made Zodiac Goddess totems on her webpage, and she has several works of art for sale. Healing jewelry, and she has a full set of the 12 Zodiac sign goddess set, so you can check these out at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete our transmissions today with 2 powerful activations and codes, first from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and then a forgiveness divine decree from Divine Sister Judith Kusel. We start with Pleiades 1. Messages, June 7th, 2021. P1, calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Attention, Solaris and Solaris. New synchronized solar waves sent to Terran plane. Support and immediate assimilation. Next, calculation of arrival. Controls cease in liberated areas. Divine providences continue to be taken. Waves of light spread for infectious cures. Attention Terrans. New transformational waves sent. Specific attention for 303, 606, 909, 1212, 1515, 1818, 2121, 00. First wave, 1/3. Duality continues to be exposed for deep healing. Attention Terrans, deliveries of level 1 packages in progress. Solar projection Kundalini function in the next 72 hours. Solar plexus reverberation. Dramas continue to be diminished. Drama articulators continue to retreat. Princes of light are present. Zone transitions increase. Emissaries, projectors pointing. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1, potentiating Lemurian inheritances. From disclosurenews.it. From Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel. I am resharing the forgiveness decree as requested. You can do this as often as you like, for it frees you and frees all other souls ever involved with you on any level. Stand with your head back and then say out loud 3 times, as if commanding an army. Forgiveness decree. I forgive everyone who has ever hurt or harmed me, consciously or unconsciously, in this life or any other, in every plane, level, or dimension known or unknown. I offer them grace. I ask for forgiveness for anyone I have ever hurt or harmed, consciously or unconsciously, in this life or any other, in every plane, level, or dimension known or unknown. I ask for grace. I forgive myself for anything I have ever done to hurt or harm myself or another, consciously or unconsciously, in this life or any other, in this universe or any other, in every plane, level, or dimension known or unknown. I accept grace. I am free. All chains and restrictions fall from me. I stand in my power as a master, with acknowledgement to Diana Cooper School for Angels and Ascension from JudithKusel.com. So thank you for joining us today, beloved being of light. We truly appreciate you and are honored to walk this sacred path in this great ascension with you and our team of the 144 Earth Angelic, as we rise up into the glory and the grace of the open-hearted ones, as we spread our wings and soar high upon the sacred breeze of the breath of the Great Spirit. The great mystery is with us now, reverberating, resonating within every heart chamber. The Emerald Palace in the center is lit up with its green, healing light, and the blue rays from our Venusian lineages are activating the right-hand path of the blue and the right-hand path of the red, come together in the center to create the holy purple. The purple rose, the purple flower is activated within every heart center. Feel into this with the Magdalene, divine goddess, the priestess of the moon, of unconditional love. We activate you in this now. So keep walking your sacred path with heart, living from this divine 0 point center energy of the still white magnetic light, as we rise in the white and the black flame of transfiguration and transmutation. All comes into balance and harmony as the yin and the yang flow together freely. The eagle fly with the condor. Shakti dances with Shiva through this cosmic play of light and sound. Go forth into this world and make your sweet music in the divine symphony of your life. Be sure to make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.